If you are listening to this recording while lying in bed, or if you have just finished this journey and are ready to drift off into sleep, I invite you to close your eyes now. Let the glow of any screens dim until your vision is soft and dark. There is nowhere else you need to go. The world outside is holding itself together just fine. Your only job right now is to relax. Tonight, we aren't going to try to achieve anything in the traditional sense. We aren't going to climb a mountain or learn a new skill. Instead, we are going to play a small, magical game with our minds and bodies. Tonight's practice is called Nightly Embodiment Meditation. And the goal of this meditation is simple yet profound. We are going to fall asleep feeling exactly as if we have already achieved what we desire, secured our peace, or found the safety we've been longing for. Why do we need to do this? Because so often, when we sleep at night, our subconscious mind takes over and starts spinning stories of lack. It whispers, "You still haven't got it." It replays the obstacles from yesterday, worries about the bills tomorrow, or the fear that the dream is slipping away. We go to sleep feeling like strangers in our own lives, hoping that somewhere down the line, we'll wake up as the owners of our dreams. But what if you could change the starting point? What if, every single night before your eyelids close, you planted the seed of completion so deep in the soil of your nervous system that when you woke up, it felt like waking up to a morning you already knew how to live in? Tonight, we are not hoping for the future. We are stepping into it tonight. We are using the language of embodiment, the physical sensation of being, to trick our weary minds into realizing that the work is done. We are going to convince your body that you are rich, that you are loved, that you are safe, and that you are exactly where you need to be. Let's begin by simply taking a moment to acknowledge where you are right now. You are in bed. The lights are down. It is quiet. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the mattress. Imagine your shoulders dropping 2 inches away from your ears. Let your jaw unclench. If there are any thoughts trying to pull you up, gently tell them, "Not tonight," and send them drifting out the back door of your mind. Now, I want you to think of that one thing you desire most deeply right now. It could be a career shift, financial abundance, a healing relationship, or simply inner peace. Bring that image into your mind. Not just a picture, but a feeling. Now, here is the secret we are about to unlock. We are not going to visualize yourself working hard toward that thing next year or 5 years from now. We are going to skip ahead. We are going to fast forward to a point where that desire has already become your reality. Imagine you have woken up this morning, but in the future you've created. In this future version of you, what does the day feel like? How do you carry yourself? Maybe you feel a lightness in your chest because the burden is gone. Maybe you feel a quiet confidence because you know your worth is unshakable. Feel that body sensation now. Where is it sitting in your physical form? Is it a warmth in your hands? A steady rhythm in your heart? A deep breath of contentment in your belly? Hold on to that feeling. Let it sink into every cell of your body. This isn't fantasy. This is instruction for your biology. Right now, while you are lying down, signal to your nervous system, "We have already arrived." You are not a person standing at the gate looking for the key. You are the person holding the house. As you drift deeper, imagine that feeling expanding. It's not just in your heart. It's in your feet grounding into the earth, telling the ground, "I belong here. I am safe." It is in your throat, allowing you to speak without hesitation because you know the truth inside out. It is in your brow, smoothing out every worry line because there is nothing left to solve today. You have solved it. The problem was never really a problem. It was just a misunderstanding that has now been corrected. Let's go even deeper with an exercise of completion. Imagine holding a small, warm stone in your hand. Just imagine the weight and texture of it. In this practice, this stone represents your goal or your need. For years, you might have held this stone tightly, afraid it would fall. You clutched it tight because you were afraid to lose it. Tonight, we do something brave. Tonight, we loosen our grip. We gently lower our hands and watch the stone rest in our palms. Then slowly let it settle onto the floor beside us. Watch the stone roll smoothly across the wooden boards or carpet until it comes to rest near your bed. It hasn't broken. Nothing has vanished. Instead, look at that stone with new eyes. Realize that you don't need to hold it anymore because the thing you wanted is no longer an object you are chasing. It is a part of the landscape you now inhabit. The need is fulfilled. The desire is embodied. Feel the physical shift that happens when you stop striving and start being. The muscles in your arms relax. Your breathing slows down to match the rhythm of a sleeping giant, calm and ancient. This state of embodied completion feels heavy, not because it is burdensome, but because it is dense with presence. Feels like homecoming. If a thought arises saying, "But I haven't done everything yet," gently smile at that thought. Tell it, "You are right about the future steps, but wrong about the present moment." Tonight, we are not walking. We are standing on solid ground. You don't need to plan the next step to enjoy the view of the one you've just taken. Now, layer this feeling of completion over your entire timeline. As you breathe in, imagine filling yourself with the certainty that you are a creator of your life. As you breathe out, imagine releasing the last residue of doubt or the last flicker of what if. There is only what is, and what is now is that you have it. You have the resources, the love, the clarity, and the peace you sought. Imagine walking through your day in this future timeline. See yourself moving with an ease that wasn't there before. Notice how people react to you when you radiate this quiet knowing. Notice how the world feels more generous, not because you beg for it, but because you embody the frequency of what you've asked for. You are a magnet now, drawing everything that aligns with your completed state towards you effortlessly. Let this image soften into your dreams. As your consciousness begins to fade towards sleep, know that you are safe in this state of completion. Your dream space is not going to be a place of searching. It will be a reflection of the arrival you created tonight. You will rest knowing that you have already won. And if you wake up during the night, do not let fear creep back in. Gently remind yourself, "I am still here. I have still arrived." Take 3 deep breaths. Feel that same embodied sensation return to your chest and drift back. The state of completion is not fragile. It is woven into the very fabric of who you are right now. So tonight, as you surrender to sleep, carry this intention. I am already there. Feel the truth of it in your bones. Feel the silence of a life that is finally whole. There is no more waiting room for your soul. You have stepped out of the queue and onto the stage. The curtains are open. The audience is cheering with their own quiet gratitude for you. And you are basking in the warmth of the spotlight you claimed for yourself. Drift deeper now. Let go of every muscle. Let go of every thought that tries to pull you back into lack. You are safe. You are complete. You are at home. Good night, friend. Welcome to the future you've already built. Sleep deeply.